Two of the most powerful men in America just had a public meltdown that wiped out $150 billion in a single week. That's more money than the GDP of most countries, gone because of angry tweets. Elon Musk, the world's richest person, just ate humble pie in front of millions. He publicly apologized to President Trump after their bitter feud sent Tesla stock into free fall. But here's where it gets interesting. This wasn't just any apology. This was a calculated move to save his empire. Let's rewind to last week. Everything seemed fine between Trump and Musk. The Tesla CEO had spent $300 million supporting Trump's campaign. He was running the Department of Government Efficiency. They were supposed to be allies. Then Musk saw Trump's new spending bill. He called it a disgusting abomination. Those were his exact words on X. And that was just the beginning. Within hours, Musk was suggesting Trump should be impeached. He even brought up Jeffrey Epstein, claiming Trump was hiding connections. The gloves were completely off. Trump fired back hard. He called Musk crazy, threatened to terminate all of Tesla's government contracts. The president wasn't just angry. He was ready to destroy everything Musk had built with the administration. Here's what investors saw on their screens. Tesla stock dropping 14% in a single day. $152 billion vanishing into thin air. The biggest market cap loss in Tesla history. All because Elon Musk picked a fight with the President of the United States. The markets were watching in real time as these two titans went nuclear on each other. Wall Street analysts were scrambling. Some traders actually thought this was a buying opportunity. They were wrong. The stock kept falling, hitting 18% at one point before closing down 14%. But here's the really wild part. When Trump threatened to cancel all of Musk's government contracts, Musk didn't back down. He literally threatened to decommission SpaceX's Dragon spacecraft, the same spacecraft that carries astronauts to the International Space Station, the one NASA depends on because Boeing's Starliner keeps failing. Think about that for a second. Musk was ready to potentially strand astronauts in space over a Twitter fight. That's how far this had gone. Tesla shareholders were watching their portfolios bleed. Musk's net worth dropped $27 billion in one afternoon. Analysts at Baird downgraded the stock, citing key person risk. Translation, having a CEO who starts feuds with presidents is bad for business. The really ironic part? Tesla was already struggling. Sales in Europe down 50%, China down 20%, consumer boycotts spreading. Some protesters were calling Teslas swastikars. The Vancouver Auto Show actually removed Tesla from their exhibitor list over safety concerns. And Musk decides this is the perfect time to burn his most powerful political bridge? Behind the scenes, panic was setting in. Vice President J.D. Vance jumped on the phone with Musk. White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles was working damage control. They knew this wasn't just about hurt feelings. This was about billions in contracts, regulatory approvals, and the future of American space exploration. By Monday night, Musk made the call. Not a public call, a private one to Trump. Sources say they talked for a while. Whatever Trump said, it worked. Wednesday morning, Musk posted his apology. 8 words that saved his empire. I regret some of my posts about President Trump. The White House press secretary confirmed Trump acknowledged the apology. Trump himself told reporters he found it very nice, though he admitted being disappointed by the whole thing. Here's what makes this story fascinating. These aren't just two rich guys having a spat. Trump needs Musk's innovation and space capabilities. Musk needs Trump's regulatory support for Tesla's robotaxi plans. They're locked in a mutual dependence worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Dan Ives from Wedbush put it perfectly. This went from a candlelight dinner bromance to a knife fight. Neither of these guys backs down easily. But when $150 billion disappears overnight, even the world's richest man has to swallow his pride. The lesson here? In the game of billions, ego is expensive. Musk learned that the hard way. His companies rely on government contracts, regulatory approvals, and political goodwill. You can't run Tesla or SpaceX from a bunker. You need allies, especially powerful ones. Tesla stock recovered some losses after the apology, but the damage was done. Trust, once broken, doesn't fully heal. Investors now know their CEO's Twitter fingers can vaporize their wealth faster than any competitor or market crash. What do you think? Was Musk right to apologize, or should he have stood his ground? The whole episode shows just how fragile even the biggest companies can be when politics and business collide. One tweet storm, one public feud, and suddenly you're watching a trillion-dollar company lose 15% of its value. For Tesla shareholders, this was a $150 billion reminder that when you invest in Musk, you're not just betting on electric cars and rockets. You're betting on a man who might decide to fight the president on any given Tuesday. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.